it's Jenna from Secondhand Promised Land, and in this video I'm going to show you another yard sale haul. And in this one, again, it's going to be a mixture of yard sale hauls that I got from the 2018 season and the 2019 season. And I have to say, out of all the hauls that I got for the last 2 years, this is probably one of my favorites. Probably like the favorite grouping, I guess you could say. Anyways, so just to kind of start this off, I might have mentioned this before, but lately I've been looking for things that either remind me of my family or my grandpa specifically, or of my heritage. So there's going to be probably a lot of things coming up that are either have to do with England, Ireland, Scotland, or anything that reminds me of my grandpa, which is a lot of things. Pheasants, Scottie dogs, like, it's outrageous. So you might get sick of hearing that, but this is honestly the reason why I buy these things, because I miss my grandpa so much that I just kind of want to surround myself with things that remind me of him. So anyways, I'm not going to get too sappy anymore, and I'm going to just get into it. So I'll start with some of the smaller items. So this item I actually just got today, and it's a vintage tin. I have been looking for a vintage tin like this. I saw some a couple of years ago and I wasn't like fully into this, so I let them go and I really regret it. But I finally found one now that I'm wanting one, and I just love that it's got the horse on it, and also around the edge you can see the England, London, England in the background. And I just, honestly, I love it. So this was 50 cents, and I'm just gonna set it on a shelf, probably in my family room. I'm changing my family room decor. So I'm probably gonna show you what it looks like now, eventually, like in a video, and then fully go crazy with the rest of the decor. So the next item, sorry that was loud. So the next two items are little dog figurines, and I have mentioned this before, I think maybe, that my mom and I would always look for Scottie dogs because, as I said, they remind me of my grandpa. And then that kind of evolved into, then my mom's like, okay, well, we have Scottie dogs, but what I really want, she wants Beswick dogs. She wants like the kind of bigger Beswick dogs. Doesn't really matter what kind, what breed. I haven't really been able to find Beswick, but I have found some really cool dogs, and she said she wanted larger. So when I saw this collie, I was super excited because honestly I have not seen dogs like this at yard sales, and then all of a sudden she wanted them, and then they just started popping up for me. So I saw this in the 2019 season, so this season that just passed, and I was afraid to look at the price, to be honest, because it was big, and a lot of the prices that he had on glass there were, I mean, they were okay, but more than I would like to spend. So then when I picked him up and I turned him over, I saw that the price tag said $1, and I was so excited that I didn't even do my check. And that's one of my tips, is especially when you're getting glass, look all the way around, because I've been a little hasty and have bought things and then realized that there were chips on them. Now this one, I'm a little disappointed because he has, I don't know if you guys can tell, you can see the crack, but his leg has broken off and somebody glued it back on. But honestly, one, it was $1, and two, I'm gonna be facing it this way anyways, with this back side to the back of the cabinet or whatever. so no one's really gonna see it. So I don't know, I think that's okay for me. And I just love the size of it, and these dogs are just so beautiful. So that was $1. And then the next one I found after that one at an estate sale. And this gorgeous little thing, I believe it's an English Springer, correct me if I am wrong, but I paid less than $1 for this. So what I normally do, and I've mentioned this before, is when I go out with my dad, he usually buys more stuff than I do. So when he's going to pay, I kind of come in beside them, and I don't mean to do this. This is just how it always works out. But usually, because my things are so little, they'll either like give it to me for free, or basically, oh, that's 50 cents or $1. And that always works out. So then that's how I got this. And this is a Royal Dalton. Again, I think it's an English Springer, but I don't know if you'll be able to see the tiny, tiny little stamp on his foot. Probably not. But I was intending to use this in my family room, and my mom stole it from me. So when she's done with it, I'll just get it back. Okay, so the next item that I got was this cute clock on a stand. And I've been looking for a clock to use in my decor. And this on a stand is honestly perfect. And I'll show you why with the next item. But I like that it's higher up, so when I put it in something, you can still see it. Now, the only thing is, on the back, I tried to unscrew it, and there's supposed to be a key or something. There wasn't, it didn't come with one where I bought it, so I can't get the back off. So the time is only gonna be right twice a day, but it's decor, so I don't really care, and this was $2. Okay, so the reason that I really love that it's on the stand is because of this next item. And that's this wooden box. This is big, really big. So what I wanted to use this for is to put like a vignette of decor in here. And what I love with the clock is that I can set it in there, and it's pretty much the perfect height. You can still see the full clock, so the stand works perfectly. So this wooden box, or whatever it is, it kind of looks like it was supposed to be a tool caddy, but the person never finished the project because they have this coming up, but there's no sign of any holes. So I think it was just an unfinished project, and honestly that works perfectly for me because I can fit more decor in the middle. And this I purchased in the 2019 season, and it was $5. So I honestly, I was kind of like, oh, $5, but I think it was worth it. And my first intent was to paint it, but then I kind of looked at it, and I kind of love the color of it. I don't know if you guys can see, but I can't wait to style this. Or attempt to style it, I should say. Okay, so the next item I'm going to show you is this cute, I would say little teacup, but it's actually pretty huge for a teacup. So this beauty has a pheasant on it, and as I said, that reminds me of my grandpa. And it comes with a saucer that matches. So we went to this content sale, and we were, I'm a little disappointed, to be honest, because we went to other ones beforehand, but this one was out of town. So when we eventually got to it and saw how amazing it was, we wondered what the heck did we miss out on before. And if we had just arrived probably a minute or two earlier, I would have gotten another one like this, but it had 2 horse heads on it. And I am obsessed with horses. I mean, I'm obsessed with cousins. But horses is a whole new ball game. And I'm really disappointed that I missed out on that. So I've been looking for another one ever since. But I can't complain too much because this was only 50 cents. And I mean, I love teacups, but I don't usually buy them. But look how, like, I could fit a whole bunch of tea in this. So to me, that is absolutely perfect. And if I don't want to use it to drink out of, I think I might just even put this on my shelf because I just think it's beautiful. I love the colors. All right, next. This is a heavy piece. So, I don't know if the lighting, if you can see it, but this is a cookie jar and it's made to look older, but it's not. If you look closely at it, the color is too bright, but it says London on it, and I just love that because I am obsessed with England. Now, another way to tell that it is not old is because it says China, made in China on the bottom. So I knew this wasn't old, and even though I would rather it was antique or vintage or whatever, I still like it. I like that it has London on it. I like the colors. So anyways, this is one of those items that I spent more on it than I probably should have. She had $7 on it, but I absolutely loved it, and I knew my mom would love it too. So I spent more on it. Actually, I think my dad ended up buying it for her. But it doesn't 100% go with our kitchen, but it kind of does. Like, it passes. But anyway, I just love it. I don't know. I like it. Okay. So the next item, I cannot believe that I got it for so cheap. This beautiful throw. I have been looking for one of these, not necessarily at yard sales, but just at home decor stores. And I mean, usually they're around $20. There was one that I really wanted that was similar to this that was kind of like upwards towards $40, which I'm not gonna pay. So when I saw this at an estate sale, I picked it up immediately. I am lucky because there was a bunch of people there, but it was under the table in a box, and it was just kind of like loosely on top of the box. So I grabbed it anyways. As my dad says, grab first, check the price later. So that's what I did, and I couldn't believe it, guys. I don't know if you can see, but I only paid 50 cents for this. And it actually turns out that the estate sale that we went to was the in-laws of a family friend, so unfortunately that was really sad, but I know that they take good care of their stuff and that they're really clean, so that was a good find for me. All right, what is next? Okay, so I have 2 more items left, and I have to the next item is probably my favorite find as of late, and that's this lamp. So I've had this lamp in another video, which you might see before this, and it had a different shade. And I'll tell you why. Because when I bought this lamp, it looked exactly like this with this shade included, and it was only $5, okay? $5. I saw it and I was kind of like, I don't really know how much it's going to be. So I don't know if you guys go to a yard sale and some of the prices are really high, but others are really low. Like, it just kind of depends on what people value. So I didn't know how much this would be, and I asked the lady and she said $5. So I'm like, okay, sold, absolutely, I am taking this today. And I don't mind the shade, to be honest, but it's a little too traditional for me. And also it is kind of filthy if you look up close to it. So what I'm gonna do, actually, well, I had totally planned to get a drum shade for it. And I kid you not, a couple of yard sales right after that, the same day, I found this baby. Like, I could not believe it. And not only that, but this metal color is the same color as the lamp. And I only paid, hopefully you can see this, $2. I only paid $2 for this drum shade. These things, this, I swear to God, this is brand new. I don't think the lady used it. $2 for a drum shade. I mean, those things are at least 20 bucks. So anyways, I changed them out. And here, there we go. So this one is not going to go to waste though. I do need to scrub it down because there's some dirt and a little bit of staining on it. And this is actually going to go on my dad's lamp in his bedroom because my mom accidentally dropped the treadmill on it. Don't ask me how. It was the folding part, but it fell on it and it totally squashed his shade. So this one's gonna go and replace it. And then this one. So this is what it looks with the drum shade. And honestly, I love it. I'm not even kidding. When I brought it home and I set it up on the buffet, I told my mom, I'm like, I can't stop staring at this thing. Like, I just think it's so beautiful, which is weird because it's a lamp. But I couldn't believe total that I spent $7 on this lamp. So $5 for the base, $2 for the drum shade. And I said to her, I said, honestly, Mom, you're gonna have to bury me with this. If I die first, you're burying me with this lamp. So I am utterly obsessed. So she's boring it right now, but it's going to eventually be going into my family room. Okay, so then the last piece that I have to show you, I know some of you are gonna think, why the heck did she actually buy this? It is hideous. And some of you will probably appreciate it like I do. I'm kind of like mixed, but anyways, I'll show you just to kind of explain. And this is also another reason why I'm standing up and doing this, is so I can try to fit this whole thing in the video. So I found this year, so 2019 season, a couple of weeks ago, and actually we saw the yard sale sign in the morning, and I thought it was a guy that literally just had it like the weekend before, and he didn't really have anything for us there. So I said, Dad, you know, it's probably that guy, let's just go and do our thing. So we went to a neighboring town and we went yard selling, and when we came back, my dad's like, you know what, I'm gonna stop. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I was done by that point. Anyways, it turned out it wasn't him at all. So I got out, and this was probably like in the afternoon. So usually in the afternoon, all the good stuff is taken, but this wasn't, which I know some of you are thinking that's not good stuff. But, so I asked her, I'm like, how much is this? I was thinking she was gonna say like, I don't know. Honestly, I thought like more than $20. And she said 10. And I'm like, oh, you know what, for 10, I will take the chance. So the way that I'm gonna decorate my family room is obviously horses. And I just thought this was really unique. So my whole idea for this is to put it above my TV in the family room, just kind of like as an interest piece. And I think that's more it. Like, I love horses, don't get me wrong, but I think it's the uniqueness of it. Like, not everybody has this. I don't know. And the only other thing is I could probably put it in a local online auction and make a little bit of a profit on it. So if I ever decide not to use it or I get sick of it, then that's what I'm probably gonna do. And this thing, it's not wood. I think it's made out of like foam or something. It's some kind of weird material. There's plastic. I'm not sure, but I think I kind of love it. What do you guys think? Do you think it's tacky? I don't know. But I can't wait to actually finally put this up. But I've been waiting. Ugh, it's so heavy. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully you didn't think it was too tacky. I don't know. Let me know. Anyways, I will be back soon with more hauls. And until next time, bye guys!